What is up, everyone? It's that time again. You're listening to It's Been a Week. I'm your host, Ben McDonald, and this is your weekly dose of whatever the hell just happened. Okay, everyone, welcome back to It's Been a Week. Today I'm joined by my friend, Miss Lisa. She is a stand-up comedian who I met in LA years ago. Which is crazy.
God.
I mean, pre-COVID.
Must have been like 2017.
Oh, yeah. This was like way before COVID. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
you've been in Texas for a long while now, right?
A little too long. Yeah.
Okay, but having the ranch or whatever and the horses, and that looks pretty fun.
It's fun. It's also it's a lot of work, but it is fun.
Yeah.
So thank you for being here. How's your week been?
Yeah, thanks for having me. It was a lot. I've been looking forward to today all week. I signed up for a couple of art classes at Santa Monica College, and I thought, well, this will be really fun. I'll learn something about photography. I'll take some time to draw. And then it became really stressful because it was an entire semester of work packed into 6 weeks. So I was up till like 2 a.m. finishing my art final yesterday. And I'm like, it sucks. It sucks at something that I was like looking forward to so much. And I was like, oh, this will be such a nice break from life. And then it stressed me out because even though I'm not pursuing a degree in art, but I was like, I have to get A's. I have to fucking get A's. And I'm like, this is, I put too much pressure on myself.
I would have maybe started with one of those little like pottery classes where you go and it's just like, you make it, they put it in the kiln, you paint it, and then you're done. You really committed to this.
I thought of that, but then there's like a place by me, and I looked at the prices the other day, and it was like 1 2-hour class is $90. And I'm like, okay, let's be serious. This slab of clay is $3.
Yeah.
You can't stop it. But in Santa Monica College, it's like 50 cents to attend or whatever it is. So.
But you have a condensed. Well, now you're a photographer, so at least you can add that to the resume.
Yeah, yes, I guess so. I was so terrible at it, like understanding all the functions and how everything works together. My teacher at some point, God bless her, I mean, she was great, but at one point she goes, "You know what? You'll get it eventually." And I was like, okay. And I'm like one of the olds in the class. It's like a lot of teenagers, and then it's me constantly raising my hand, taking notes. Everyone else is asleep. They're on their phone. She's like, "What the fuck is this?"
You're like, "So what is aperture?"
You have no idea. The number of times we had an assignment for night shoots. I spent two separate days shooting at night, and then had the wrong settings and looked back at it, and it was just like 300 shots of blackness. And I'm like, whoa, why am I so bad at this? What the fuck? I'm like, I think I'm smarter than a camera. What's happening?
Wait,
yeah. So
did they provide you a camber, or did you have to go buy a camera?
Yeah, you got to borrow a nice like Canon DSLR camera, and the one thing that sucked too. I really didn't think this through, but classes were, first of all, they were 4.5 hours. And they started at 8 a.m. And for me to get there at 8 a.m, I have to get up at 5:30. So, doing stand up at night until 10, 11 o'clock at night, and then being up at 5:30 in the morning and having to have a functioning brain for 4.5 hours is a lot.
That was quite the commitment.
Yeah. Yeah. And I was like, so determined to learn. And then I learned two out of 100 things. I'm stuck in my brain. So I'm like, was it worth it? I don't know.
Did you get an A? Did you get an A?
I think so. I'm waiting for her to grade my final project. So I have like an 89% right now with the test. I should get it. I should be bumped up to an 8 because the final project is worth like 100 points. So I'm like, even if I got 50 of those, I think it bumps me up to 90%. If not, I will be contacting her to ask for extra credit.
Right. Are there any extra credit opportunities? I know I'm not trying to get a degree, nor am I enrolled in college, but...
Yes, also I am 42, but...
But I really need an A to show my parents.
They didn't even care, like, when I was in college full-time. I'd be like, oh, look, I got a bunch of A's, and they're like, all right,
They're like, cool. Did you make your car
what
payment?
is that? Yeah, my mom's like, I'm a realtor. Who cares?
Right. Speaking of committing to that class,
Mm,
Valentine's Day was this weekend.
yeah.
What are your thoughts on Valentine's Day?
Here's the thing. I love the aesthetic of Valentine's Day. I love the pink and the
Oh,
purple and the hearts and all that stuff. I hate I'm not in a relationship now. I hate the pressure it puts on couples. It's like, also, I worked in restaurants for 20 years. It's fucking amateur night. It's like one of the worst.
yes.
Valentine's Day and New Year's Eve, worst nights of the year to work in a restaurant.
Worst nights to go
Worst
out.
to go out because it's people that never go out. They don't
Mhm.
understand the function of a restaurant. They're trying. God bless them. I hate to be mean, but they're like trying so hard to be fancy, and it's just a
Try being in
shit
Texas.
show.
They like you take the country people and they're like, we're gonna go to this. They're like, we're gonna go to the
Yeah.
city tonight. Like, we're gonna go to the city and they're gonna dress up. They go out because it's you pay $120 and you get a steak and a glass of champagne.
This is the
I
thing too. I'm like, restaurants are ripping you off. Like I used to my first boyfriend, I was like, we can't even though it was my first relationship, I was like, we can't do that. That sounds awful. So we would not go anywhere Valentine's Day or Valentine's weekend or whatever. And then the weekend after we would go up to Big Bear and go snowboarding for the weekend. And I'm like, well, don't do
more
it on the night. It's awful.
right. I just think too, it's such a like. I mean, obviously, it's a Hallmark holiday that has been
Hmm.
fabricated to make money, but
Yeah.
it's just so. I feel like I don't know. I guess I'm confident and secure enough in my relationship. I don't have to prove it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I
Yeah, and
mean?
it's
Like,
also like the hallmark aspect of it, it's spread out to a degree where now not only are you expected to get something for your significant other, they have cards for your dog. I love my dog. She doesn't read, unfortunately. Like for your parents, for your teachers, for it, and I'm like, this can't keep extending out. Please leave me alone.
why not just like I don't know, just have sex that night and call it a day and be like,
Please,
we
yeah.
love each other. I mean, I think too when you see these people posting, for me, like
Hmm.
AJ and I, we don't have to. I don't intentionally post or intentionally not post
Hmm.
him or us. Like
Yeah,
if an event happens and we have a cute photo, sure, I'll post it. But I'm not
yeah.
like, oh, we got to get a picture. I have zero desire or zero need to like prove my relationship on social media. And
It is.
I
Yeah.
think the more people post about their significant other and how in love they are, they're fucking miserable.
They're absolutely miserable. I have a friend who has no identity separate of whomever she's dating or now she's
Mhm.
married. And so she has
You can say
fully
her name.
assumed she is. I don't know if we're friends anymore because she's fully assumed her husband's identity and his identity sucks. Um,
Mm.
but whenever she had been in a relationship, she would start a new Instagram account that was like her name and his name. It would be like
Like a joint.
it would be like Lisa loves so and so. And I'm like,
Oh.
this is so cringe, especially I'm like, you're in your 30s, you're in your 40s. What are you doing?
I have
Stop
some
it.
friends I know people on Facebook that they're like married
Mhm,
couples and they'll have a
mhm,
joint name where it's like Jill and
mhm.
Jeff. And I'm like, okay, are we not adult? Like, first of all, everyone can have their own Facebook account. It's okay.
Yeah, it's
Like, what
Facebook.
you're both logged in. Hey, did you respond
It's
to
not a
that
marriage
DM?
license.
Right.
Yeah. Why is this a group project?
Right. Like, so everything instantly becomes a group chat. Like, could you
Mhm.
imagine being like, hey, babe, so did you respond to the, someone reacted to our photo? Did you remember to heart it and double like it? Like, what the
No.
fuck is this shit? Having joint social media accounts. I think that's
Yeah.
bizarre.
It's bizarre and the amount of stress people have over then I could give a fuck less what somebody I'm dating is posting on Facebook or not, but unless it's crazy.
Right, right.
Or like whose photos they're liking or whatever. Like I have friends that get so caught up in that and they're like, my fucking my boyfriend of like 2 months or whatever liked this photo of this fitness model, and I'm like, yeah, she looks great. I don't know. He's not going to be dating her. What? Who cares? How can you
I
spend energy on this?
I honestly, I don't even know how. I wouldn't even know how to figure out what AJ has liked on social media. Like
Yeah.
like I don't even know what the steps you have to
Hmm.
go through to be like unless I guess you specifically go and start looking through stuff. But I've also seen couples where they'll get jealous, like my husband liked Jennifer Lopez's photo. Newsflash, your husband is not getting that. Your toad of a husband is
Yeah.
not like he's not going to
I
get
think
with
you're
Jennifer
safe.
Lopez.
Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah.
Like,
I
don't you
had,
worry.
to your point about not knowing, I had a friend who I had to be like, please stop doing this. She would always update me on who unfollowed me or who commented on. She'd be like, "Did you see so and so unfollowed you?" And I'm like, "I don't know how to check. I don't care. I don't care. It's social media. This is not for real."
I know. It's so but that's crazy to me that people can
Hmm.
like that they're like Nancy Drew and they can like discover all this shit. Like, and if AJ, like if he goes and likes a picture of some like hot model, I'd probably be like, oh, I'm gonna like that too. like,
No
like
kidding. It's like, can
I
we agree that other people are also attractive? I feel like that's reasonable.
but there's people out there, and if
Mhm.
you're out there listening and you're one of these people, maybe something to I don't know, meditate on. But you'll see these like people on Instagram or like on TikTok, and they're like, "Don't ever come for my man," and all that. And I'm like, no, no one's coming for him.
No one is.
No
No
one
one
wants that.
is.
Like, babe,
No one
that's
is.
yours. You
Did
you
I have a couple of exes who I'm still friends with. I'm friends with a lot of my exes who are like, "Oh, my current girlfriend, like, can't know that we're still friends. Like, she's really jealous." I'm like, "Do you does she know I broke up with you?" Like, I'm not interested. Like,
just throwing that out there.
yeah.
And do you
Maybe
ever
should add
notice?
some context.
Do you ever notice it's the ugliest people that are the most
Mhm.
jealous?
God
Like, you'll
bless,
see
yeah.
these, like, hot couples, like, they're gorgeous, like models, and
Mhm.
they're like not they're like, "Yeah, that they're totally fine." And then you see these trolls, and they're like, "You get away from my man," and I'm like, "What the fuck is happening?"
Yeah,
Like,
nobody's chasing you down.
what kind of shallow Hal delusional like, what do you see when you look in the mirror? Because do you see what we see? I don't know, it's
Yeah, it's like
wild.
you I don't know, your man hasn't brushed his teeth in 6 months. I don't think anybody's
Like,
coming to get it.
I can look at him and smell the cat litter, okay? It's good.
No, no. Horrible.
But it's
Yeah, I
true,
don't
these
know.
people I don't know. I really think I'm sure someone's done some kind of study, but the more you post on social media about your relationship and about your person, I feel like the less stable your relationship really is.
Yeah, and I think that that extends to a lot of things. Like, the more you're going on and on about anything, it's like or well, the opposite is actually true.
Right. Like when people like they're like, I'm a really good friend. I'm like, are you?
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a roommate for a minute. Ben, tell me if this is not the creepiest thing a man has said. Well, one of the top 10. He at one point told me, "I really get off on when women trust me." I was like, "I don't think
Hang on.
that's
I
those
gotta
are the
process that
words."
statement. Wait, let me think about this. I really get off when women trust me.
Mhm. Like,
Okay.
borderline full on turn on. When women trust you because 'cause you've successfully tricked them? What?
Right. That's like one of the most sociopathic statements I've ever heard.
Yeah, yeah, and also we
Hmm.
had a 3rd roommate, this woman, and he apparently popped into her doorway of her room one day. It was like, "Hey, I just wanna say, like, I know we're both single and, like, if you ever wanna just, like, start hooking up, we can do that." And she's like, "We what? Get out of my room." Like,
Way to make the
I
living situation awkward.
horrible, horrible. I moved out, like, 2 months later, and I was like, "Thank God.
Wait,
Get away from me.
so well, first of all, that's probably an interesting dynamic. So there was two straight women and one straight male.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I would have to be with like I think I'd have to live with like other women or what you'd think women would want to live with like a gay guy because like that right there, that would mess up the whole dynamic.
Yeah. I'm like, can you just be normal, please? He sucked for a lot of other reasons, but those were two things where I was like, what? Well, I don't trust
Oh,
you. So
no. This is why we have trust issues.
yeah.
What
Yeah.
is
Oh,
your
I can't believe you said that out loud.
mhm. Yeah, because now you've made the whole situation awkward. And then
Mhm.
when he said no, he's like, all right, well, I'm gonna go back to my room, right next door. So
I will be jerking off if you want to
yeah,
join. I'm just
to
last
you.
call. Can I borrow a photo?
Right. Actually, you know what? I have your Facebook profile. It's all good. It's all good. Like,
Our
what?
Facebook profile.
Our oh,
Their name.
I made us a joint Facebook profile. Kind of jumped the gun on that, buddy. What's your opinion on Galentines?
I don't like it. I don't like it because whenever
Because
I've
it's
had
stupid.
whenever I've had friends try to rope me, I feel like that should be a private thing. Like if you have a friend that's going through a divorce and she's going through it, that's take her out for dinner. Have a nice time with your friend. Um, whatever. I've had friends in the past that are like, let's do something for Valentine since we're all single and it sucks. And I'm like, I have never had a problem with being single. So I'm not codependent. I love being single. I had a guy that I just broke up with recently who stayed at my house for a full week. He lives out of town. And it was the first time I'd had a man in my physical space for that long all at once. And I was like, I don't know if I like this, actually.
That's a
Great
long
guy.
time.
And I was like, this is too much.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't have I think the angle of it being like we're mourning being single or we're sad. And so we have to all be together. I'm like, oh God,
Again,
please.
that is like a made up emotion and a made up feeling that has come from Hallmark. Like it's just another day. It is literally
Mhm,
just another day. And I think that I mean, I get the point of Galentine's, I guess, is just for, women to get together and have fun. But like just get
mhm.
together and go get drunk or just get together and shit talk or like do what you gotta do. But to like dress up and be like, we're dating ourselves or we're having our Galentine. I just think it's like, what are
Again,
you
it's
okay?
performative. It's like it's the same thing as the Facebook thing where it's like, no, I'm fine being single. And I'm like, you're coming undone, actually. You're not
hmm
okay.
I've never imagine a group of guys like we're getting together for a guys and time day.
It's coming up. Don't careful if you say it out loud. It's wait till next year. It's
I'm
gonna
like,
be
it
a
sounds
thing.
pretty gay
We're
to
gonna go to
me.
a shooting range. We're gonna go
Right.
axe throwing. We're gonna prove we're men.
We're gonna prove we're men and we're happy being single. We're fine. Like, what the fuck?
I'm sur- I'm surprised that there isn't an incel version of that, honestly, because they are banding together in such a way that I'm like, you're so close to all just being gay together. You were so close, and that's fine. Go
Can
do
we
that.
quick thought on this because we just had the Super
Hmm.
Bowl. I'm not a football
Hmm.
person. I'm not really a
Nope,
sports person.
me neither.
But can we
Hmm.
talk about how gay sports are?
Oh yeah, so gay,
Like you think about this.
so gay.
All these dudes are getting together in a group. They're
Hmm.
wearing jerseys with other dudes' names on it.
Uh
And
huh.
then they're watching dudes in like tight pants and tight tights, like tackle each other and wrestle each
Hmm.
other and throw balls to each other. Like, I'm sorry. The whole situation to me, sports is pretty fucking gay.
It's pretty gay. I'm gonna say gayer than ballet because at least there's women involved in ballet. At least it's a woman also in a leotard. You're watching men in pretty much leotards. I'm like
Hmm
I love rugby. I don't understand it. I like men's thighs. That's what I'm there for, and that's something I
I
like
mean,
to watch.
wrestling, hello?
Extremely
It, it,
gay.
it's basically porn with clothes on.
Hmm. Yeah.
Like,
I'm like, that's, you know what, then the things I like to watch are men's wrestling, men's rugby, and basketball. I'm like, give me like I want to see an outline. I want to see thick thighs.
Right.
you know.
Right. And the gays, what we're going to like musical theater and ballet,
hmm
and it's like where there's a full ensemble cast, and it's like actually it doesn't sound very gay at all. It's like actors
Yeah.
performing, and there's like murder and all sorts of storylines.
Yeah, and you're, to my knowledge, not wearing any merch with the ballet performers, with the ballerinas' names on it.
Most of the time, yeah.
You don't have autograph photos
Of them
of
signing
them.
balls and
Yeah,
cards
you
and
don't have
all the
their
thing.
yeah, you don't have their leotard framed in your living room.
Right. I mean, literally at the Dallas airport, there's an entire store for like the
Oh,
whatever the football team is.
no.
What is the Cowboys, whatever? There's a
Mhm.
whole store where you can buy phone cases and mugs and all these things with different dudes' names on it.
It's 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 crazy, and then it gets crazier how emotional men get about it. I mean, I saw some compilation the other day of men losing their minds when their team lost or like missed a
Mhm.
touchdown or whatever. I don't know. Didn't do a touchdown, whatever it
I don't
is.
know
I don't
I don't
know.
know the terminology.
I hate football so much. I hate the NFL. Um, but it was just like a compilation video of all these men like tearing their TV off the wall, hitting it with something. Great. I'm like, what are you doing?
Mhm.
You're not even like a franchise owner. Like
Just
you're
take
just
a
a
breath.
guy named Gary that lives in Ohio. They don't know about you.
Also, they're gonna play again next week.
They're going to play again next week, and they're going to
Like
win
it's
or they're going to lose, and it's not going to matter to you. It's
there's
not going to matter at all.
there's one of two things that's gonna happen. They're gonna win or they're gonna lose. That's it.
Yeah, I saw
But
go ahead.
no, go for it. What are you gonna say?
I was gonna say a really sad statistic. In in there was some report that came out years ago that in Green Bay, Wisconsin, when the Packers lose, domestic violence goes up by like 40%. And I'm like, what? What the
So
fuck?
like your team loses and you're gonna go beat your wife?
Yeah, what she didn't miss the pass. What is going on?
See, it's all telling you the girls have Galentines, but maybe the guys they just have gay situations. All maybe they have guy Valentines,
Maybe it's the Super Bowl.
or all however long the football season is.
Oh, it's too long. It's too long. I'm always so happy after the Super Bowl because I'm like, finally a break. And then I know it's going to start again in like a month. We just
Yeah,
don't
they.
have enough of a break.
What have you ever had like a terrible Valentine's date? Or imagine this. Think of this first. What if someone proposed to you on Valentine's Day?
No, that's a no. That's a
I
no
would,
for
I
me,
would,
dog.
I would be like, get up. What the fuck are you doing? You
Stop
to
it.
stop doing what? No, I think, get up, get up. Could you imagine getting proposed to on Valentine's Day?
No, or just like in a
No.
big public that can't happen. I've not had a bad Valentine's Day date because I just haven't really participated in that. But I did have an ex, very sweet guy, but he would always get me things that his best friend's girlfriend was into. Like she was really into Paul Frank, and I'm like, I don't like when that was a thing. I'm like, I don't care about cartoon monkeys though. Like I really, I'm sorry. But he would give me like sweatshirts and different merch, and I'm like, thank you,
But
thanks for
that's gonna be a
this.
pass. I had a
Yeah.
Valentine's one time. I was bringing an ex to Mexico,
hmm
and I don't know if it was like, oh, it wasn't like this is your Valentine's gift, but it
hmm
was we were going and it would happen to be Valentine's weekend.
hmm
And so we were going, and I mean, I paid for the flights, I paid for the hotel, like
hmm
paid for the whole trip, and sitting in first class at that. And I went to the bathroom, and I came back, and he was swiping on Tinder.
No, no.
Yeah, I literally was like, "Por qué?" Like,
Yeah, you're like, I'm gonna need you to go back into coach at the very
I yeah,
least.
I'm but, like, I was like, "What?" Like, we're literally going on a Valentine's weekend in Mexico that I have paid for. I went to the bathroom for 3 minutes, maybe, and I come back and you are, and who the fuck do you think you're going to find in the air?
That's the thing. Like, who's within your proximity?
I mean, I guess
What
there
are
was probably 220 people on the flight, but I was
uh,
like, what?
unless the
What?
pilot is also swiping on Tinder, in which case you guys have a serious problem. Like,
Right. But can you imagine? I literally got back and I go, what the
no.
fuck are you doing? And he was like, what? And he was
What?
confused as to why I was upset.
What?
Mhm.
That's
And I was
crazy.
like, wait, is Ashton Kutcher on this flight? Am I being punked? I'm like, where are the cameras?
Oh,
I was like, are we not in a relationship that I am confused? What?
yeah,
Hmm.
what's happening?
Yeah.
Last year I was seeing somebody over Valentine's Day, and we'd only been together for like a month and a half at that point. So there wasn't, and I was like, thank God there's no need for some kind of thing. And this is on me. This is an admission of how crazy I am. He gave me one of those big boxes of C's candies with all the different flavors inside. I don't like
Yeah.
most of them. I think most of them are so gross. Uh I'm
There's
like,
like
I just
three
want
good
like a
ones in a
chocolate
box
chocolate.
of like 40.
This is the thing. So I would then I bit into all of them, like going through and seeing which ones they were because I couldn't tell from that little identifying sheet because so many look similar. I ate the ones I wanted, and then I gave him back the box of the bitten into ones. And he
You're
was
like,
like,
you can
"Are
have
you
these ones.
fucking?" He was like, "Are you fucking for real?" And I was like, "Yeah, I thought maybe like you bought it. I thought this was something you liked."
There was 3 caramel and 2 milk chocolate ones, so I ate those. And you can have this raspberry filled bullshit. Like, who the fuck wants a chocolate filled with raspberry jelly?
Well, or like that fake gross coconut. Ugh. Oh, it's so
Yeah, no.
disgusting. Yeah, but he was
People,
like, "You could just throw it away," actually.
well, they're not cheap.
No, that's the thing, and I was like, "I you whatever,
Look,
I
it's
guess we
look,
just
if you
waste in this household."
you're like, look, we make out and have sex. I think I just bit into it. I think it's fine. Here, just
Yeah.
finish it.
Yeah.
I would have done that. I don't think that that's crazy.
Okay, good. I mean,
No,
it's
I
not
would have
like
been
I
like,
wrapped it up and gave it to him that way. I just handed it back to him. What's the problem?
I mean, it would have been worse if you like brought it to like a potluck dinner party. Like, I'll bring dessert.
I only chewed it once. I didn't like slobber on it.
Yeah, so it's totally
I
fine. You
just
guys,
spit
COVID's over.
I just spit off the corner. I don't understand.
You can cut that little part off. Oh, yeah, Valentine's Day. I mean, I'm sure people are glad it's over, but I mean, I don't know, disaster. Not really my holiday.
Yeah, not really mine either. I'm like, this is as close as I'm getting. I'm like, I'll spend the week wearing pink and purple, and I love that. I love the cutesiness of it visually. Other than that, I don't care because I'm like the next holiday we got. Oh, I guess is the next holiday St. Patrick's Day or Easter. Easter's coming out. I don't like pastels really. I know I'm wearing pastel right now, so I don't like the aesthetic of Easter. It bothers me. So I'm like,
Well,
I just like aesthetically pleasing holidays.
right, and I don't know about all those religious holidays too, because what is
No,
Easter? Like
mm-mm.
Easter is when Easter's not his birthday, right? he
No,
rose,
he rose
right?
from the dead. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. And
But
well, according to who,
allegedly,
really? Yeah. Fake news.
um, yeah. I mean, if you asked Pam Bondi, she'd probably be like, he didn't. Um, but also, they're like, Jesus is risen from the dead, but we are going to hide Easter eggs and have bunnies.
Yeah, it's a whole because that part comes from paganism. I mean, I don't know. I was raised Catholic. Uh, so unfortunately I had to go through a lot of this rigmarole, but a lot of it didn't stick in my brain. So I don't know like all the historical context or whatever. I just think it's
I got
silly.
kicked out of a Catholic school.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, was
Good
not
for
a
you.
fit.
To go. I had to go to Sunday school every week. And then I just found out recently, like a few months ago, my little brother would have to go also. My dad was really against it. He hates religion, and my mom is very Catholic, which is odd that they ended up together. But my little brother confessed to me that when he went, he had told my dad, like, oh, I hate this. This sucks. And my dad's like, all right. I got you. So my mom would drop my little brother off at the church, and my little brother would go around the corner like he was going in and then just wait. And my dad would come pick him up and they would go to breakfast together. And then my dad would go drop him back off before my mom came. And I'm like, excuse me, why didn't I get that?
Why did you get left out of
What
this
the
little
fuck?
field trip?
What the fuck? I had to go sit there and listen to this shit every week?
Okay,
Rude.
so clearly your dad picked favorites.
Clearly,
I
clearly.
mean,
Or he was like, "Oh, I think my kid that is a goody two shoes and always getting straight A's probably will rat me out." So
yeah. I mean, would you have? Were you a tattletale?
it was a telltale.
Yeah. Okay.
I
So
have
the
like
truth comes out.
letters that I wrote to my parents telling on my brother. Letters. Then that's bad.
Oh, you were that kid.
Not now. But yeah, but it was really. I mean, like I have several. It's not good.
Sad. You would rat your brother. So no wonder your dad is like, okay, don't tell your mom, but more importantly, don't tell your sister. We're going to Denny's.
It's not. It like extends beyond my brothers too. It like went into extended family. I have a letter where I wrote to my aunt telling on my cousin. Like that's just crazy. That's crazy. A
You're the
letter.
worst.
Terrible. Shitty child.
Oh my God. I mean, it was like lie detector Lisa.
Hmm. And now I'm like complete inverse where I'm like, if you work at a job you hate or your boss is mistreating you or underpaying you, rob them, steal from them. Do that.
I won't tell on you.
Quite the
Trust me.
turnaround.
Right. Oh
I
my gosh.
am beginning a letter.
Do you still write letters?
I do. I love snail mail. I'll send like I have like actually there was this elderly couple that would come into basics when I worked there, and one of the two of them, one passed away, as elderly people do, and I remain in contact with them. And so the other one, and he's like in his 80s and he's all alone. They never had kids. They don't have extended family. So when I travel, I'll send him postcards, and I send my little cousins postcards,
Oh my
stuff
God,
like
that's so
that.
sweet.
I'm a big
Well,
fan of thank you
rest
letters.
in peace to the other one, and
Yeah,
rest in peace to basics.
yeah. I don't obviously I don't miss working there, but I miss seeing some of the people.
I mean, I loved my friend and I would come in, we'd go to Soul
Yeah,
Cycle, and then
yeah,
go to basics, and that was like we would literally work like 1,000 calories, and then come eat like I don't know what we'd eat, but we'd drink. It was like 10
yeah.
a.m. and we'd start drinking on like a Tuesday. And it was like Tuesday.
Mhm.
We'd work out and like come sweaty and gross, and then we would just like
Mhm.
carb load and start drinking rosé at 10 a.m.
I do
And
miss
then
those pancakes.
the pancakes. Sometimes we'd also run across the street to Gelson's and then get like glazed donuts. One time,
That's amazing.
no, one time we did a double class. We worked. I mean, it was like, and this
Mhm.
Soul Cycle teacher. I mean, it was
That's
insane.
crazy. Yeah.
We did a double. We came, we ate, we drank, went across the street, got a donut, and smoked a cigarette. We don't even smoke. I don't even know what we were thinking. It was like we were drinking, and then it was like we got a like Krispy Kreme donut, and we're like, should we have a cig? And it was like again Tuesday at like
What?
noon. Mm-hmm. Fucking unhinged.
That is hilarious.
Yeah, it
Oh
was crazy.
God. What a time.
Well, I think that sums up our Valentines. If anyone's out there, if you're feeling lonely, if you're feeling sad, like fucking get over it. It's just another day. It's not a big deal. And I do think the second you quit looking for someone and quit trying so hard to be in a relationship,
Mhm.
that's usually when they kind of pop into your life.
Yeah. Yeah, when you're
Don't you
not
think?
trying so that and also I think if you're listening, if you're like, I need dating advice, my only advice really is don't be in a
Just tell the
relationship
truth.
at any cost. Yeah, yeah. Don't tell the truth. Do not start a letter writing campaign about all their wrongs. But like I know so many people that are like, I just have to be in a relationship, and I'm like, go get a hobby,
Mm.
travel, do literally
Take a
anything
photography
else.
class.
You take a very stressful photography class. I was up until like 2 in the morning doing I had 5 art projects I was behind on
Why
because
don't
I
you
was
just
on
like
this.
Google image of some pictures and be like, here?
Oh, because we had to turn it in with all the metadata. So she like knew where, like what time of day we took it and like all
Oh,
that stuff. But my art class, I really fell behind because once the teacher was like, I was like, sorry, I'm late on this. And she's like, oh, it's okay as long as you turn everything in by the 12th. And I was like, that everything will be late then. Because that's how my brain functions. Because I was like, oh, if I'm not like getting docked points. So I did 5 art projects yesterday. That was my whole day. And when I turned in the last one, I was like, what have I done? Why
again,
am
you're
I
not
doing
even
this?
enrolled in college nor trying to get a degree. You're like, I got to get my assignments done. Oh my gosh.
Wednesday night, I had a show up in Clovis, and my opener and friend Rachel drove us up there. And I was telling her, I was like, I'm really stressed. I got all these art projects to do tomorrow. And she's like, Lisa, who cares? Please release yourself from this. I am begging you. Because at that point, I was still behind on my photography project. So we're driving, we pull up to a stoplight, and I roll down the window and go, oh, don't move. I'll take a photo right now. And she goes, okay, I can't. She's like, I'm done. Like, we can't talk about this. You can't do this.
She's like, you're not a photographer. You're not in school. What is, can we just get a drink like normal adults?
I
Oh
couldn't,
my
I
gosh.
couldn't handle it.
Okay. I think it is
Ridiculous.
time for breaking point.
Oh boy.
So
Yeah.
this is the segment now where we're just gonna sit, bitch, complain, whatever we want to talk about. I have something for this week, so I'll go first, and then you can follow after me.
Hmm.
My breaking point this week is tandem bikes. I don't understand why people feel the need. Like, let's go on a bike ride. Fine, I'm down. If you want to go on a bike ride, we can go on a fucking bike ride. But at no
Hmm.
point do I want to get on a bike with someone else. Like, I don't want to sit in front of you. I don't want to sit behind you. Like, what if one of you is not pedaling? What if you start to lose balance? Like, if the one
No.
big person starts leaning, like, you're going down. And again, I think this also goes back to having a joint Facebook group or a Facebook page. You don't need to have a joint Facebook page. You don't need to have a joint bicycle. You each can ride your
Yeah.
own fucking bike. And I
Yeah.
think when you ride a tandem bike, it's embarrassing.
Hard agree. And I think also by extension, there are some things in this world that you can just say, oh, that's a neat idea. Like, or like not neat, like you see a tandem bike and you're like, huh, somebody put that together. Okay, moving on with my life. You don't have to say, well, I need one of those.
You know what I needed? Like, I've never looked at a tandem bike and be like, I really got to do that. It's a bucket list item. I really got to get on that tandem bike.
Yeah, no, it's I agree with you. Also, I'm like, I don't I don't trust the other person.
At
You're
all.
gonna make us crash. You're no.
I mean, if you're in the back, you really have to
No.
trust the person in the front that they are like, you know, is there any oncoming objects? Is there a rock? Is there a pedestrian? Like, you really, and then like when you go to brake, like you both have to be braking at the same time. Like,
Mhm.
there's so many things I think that could go wrong.
And it's kind of impossible to hear.
Yes,
Like
because
or
someone's like
to
in
have a
front of you.
conversation. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, if I'm in the back, I'm for sure not gonna like fully pedal that much.
Yeah, no, I'm coasting. My feet aren't even
Yeah.
touching the pedals.
Right.
I don't even
Exactly.
like I grew up on a lake. I don't even like canoeing with somebody because I'm like somebody's gonna be going harder on one side and now we're turning. Why are we turning to the right? We're trying to go
Yeah.
forward. Like why are you splashing me? How do you not understand this? This is so basic.
Exactly.
This is primitive.
Yeah. I agree.
Cro-Magnon
Everyone needs their own
did
fucking
this.
kayak.
Yeah. It's a kayak. We don't need it to be a 2-seater or 3-seater. It's meant to be small. This isn't a sailboat, guys.
Exactly. Okay, what's your breaking point for the week?
My breaking point is I have a dog. My breaking point is other dog owners on their phone for the entirety of the walk. Look down, change the podcast, change the song. Look up. I see people all the time just step right into the street without looking up, and I'm like, your dog's 8 feet in front of you on a leash. First of all, they're going to get hit because what are you?
Mm,
Because you're just walking through an intersection. And the breaking point for me this week was my neighbor across. Like I live in a building that the one next to me is identical. That is unnecessary information. Our living rooms look into one another, and he has two huge, really shitty poodles. Poodles are not, they don't have a good disposition. And I have a German Shepherd, and when we've been here for a year now, and it's only been like my dog finally is getting used to them. They're always trying to start shit. Like they see her and they start barking, and she's finally gotten to the point where she just ignores them. She's like, whatever, these dogs are assholes. And then I went outside to walk her this week. I think this was Tuesday. And the owner's out there with the two of them on his phone. He's not looking, doesn't have a good handle on the leash. One of them gets loose, runs over, and is like coming after my dog. So then my dog's going nuts. She's 75-pound shepherd. She's very strong. So she's going nuts. I'm trying to control her, trying to get that dog away. He's still holding on to his other dog, of course. So he like can't get a hold of one dog while he's holding it. And I was like, this is fucking like, look up,
What?
answer your email when you get home. Pay attention. You have an animal on a fucking leash. Pay attention.
That comes with people's like lack of self-awareness, and they think they're the only person in the world.
That is the people that it's like that's driving in LA. Everyone is the only person on the road. And also, I feel like nobody has anywhere to fucking go. Or are you just cruising? Hit the gas. Why are we stopping for 45 seconds at a stop sign?
Okay, so you do stand-up. So do you have any shows coming up, or what do you got going on?
I do. If you are in New Jersey, I have shows in a week. In a week from when this airs. February 24th and 25th, I am in Point Pleasant, New Jersey at a place called Uncle Vinny's. It is what you think it is.
Right.
And then that Saturday, the 28th, I'm at a place called Bombs Away in Cincinnati. 2 shows, 1 night. And then other than that, I released my special last year, my first special. It's on my YouTube channel. It's called Emotionally Edging. Really proud of it. Pitched it around. Netflix said, this is excellent. We're going to pass. She doesn't have enough followers. So, guys, Netflix said it's excellent.
There you go.
Does that, will that drive you there?
Right. I will link all of your social media and everything so people can come see you in the show notes.
Thanks.
Everyone needs to go follow Lisa. And thank you for coming on. It's been a week and doing my Valentine's episode.
Yeah, thanks for having me. This was really fun.
All right, everyone. I will see you next Tuesday.
Hey, wait. I got something to say.
You're here again? All right, let's do it. Okay, everyone, get ready for the after show. Been there, done that with AJ. Here we are with Mr. AJ, my forever Valentine.
Oh, aren't you so sweet? You posted a photo of me.
I did.
I know.
Because it's like, if you don't post your Valentine's photo, are you in a relationship? Is there trouble in paradise? People don't know what to believe.
I know. I love that you kind of alluded to that in the post in itself.
Well, it's just, to me, it's so dumb.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I think I was reading something around people who don't like celebrate it, have healthier relationships, just out of the fact that there's not like this guilt or pressure or something.
Yeah. And I just feel like I said in the episode,
I mean, we did celebrate it, but it was just like more joyful and like, here's some chocolates. And I think you gave me a children's book as my card.
Yeah. Thanks to the old Dollar General.
Yeah.
I just think, like I said in the episode, I don't deliberately post us or not post us. Like, if we get a cute photo, I'm like, oh, great. But I'm not like, oh, I got to get this picture to post it. Or
yeah, but also in the episode, you were talking about people who like know everything that's going on social and how they like know when someone's unfollowed and followed. That is you.
Listen.
You know all that stuff.
Okay. I mean, I am observant. Yeah.
You're observant.
But I wouldn't like, I don't track like what you like. Like,
well, I don't even know if you can, but...
Well, some people know. They're like, so-and-so liked this person's photo. I'm like,
yeah.
I would never be like, AJ liked this model's photo.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't think I would anyways.
Like I said, I'm like, if you did, I'd probably be like, oh, I'm going to like it too.
Imagine if I was the person that your ex was Tinder swiping to on that flight. That's crazy. And I was never on Tinder. I mean, maybe like when it first came out for 5 minutes, but...
it was such a, I literally went to the bathroom, came back, and it was...
I actually don't know if I was on it. Go ahead, sorry.
I don't know if I was ever on Tinder, maybe at one point. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I came back and he was literally swiping on Tinder.
Yeah, that's hysterical.
I was gone. I just went to pee. I was gone for 3 minutes, and I'm like, who are you gonna find at 30,000 feet? What's happening?
I know. I mean, it's wild. And the idea that, like, what did he say?
He didn't really have he was like, oh, well, no, I'm just like on here. I'm just like looking. And I'm like,
Trying to find friends.
yeah, trying to find friends. I'm like, what the fuck? And we were landing in like 30 minutes, and my mom was in Mexico. So she was so excited, and we had other friends there. So I literally was like, okay, I have two options. I can like ruin the vacation, and
Which I'm surprised you didn't.
I know, but I was like, I think I kind of knew this train was coming to an end, like it was
Yeah.
going to crash and burn anyway. So I was like, fuck it. I'm like, we're here for a few days. Let's just have
Enjoy it.
fun.
Yeah.
I'm going to pretend that didn't happen. And
Yeah.
then we broke up when we got back home.
Back to Valentine's Day, though, briefly, like you were talking about like how you don't, the whole thing around how it's a Hallmark thing. I mean, even though we did celebrate and you did get me some cheap ass chocolates that you ate all of them.
They were better than yours that you got me.
Well, mine were nicer.
And mine tasted better.
Well, maybe that's true. But I feel like
You even wanted to go get more.
I know, because you ate them all.
Well, they were good.
And of course, like I didn't even get to like eat the ones that I might like because you went right at them. Like you went right into the little kit and got the good ones out.
Well, also, you know that they're really good because they were $15 at Dollar General. So like if they're that expensive there, those were some high quality chocolate.
I don't think they were high quality.
Yeah, they were
low quality at a low quality place that
because the book was $1.
But I did, as I was listening as I listened to the episode, because I felt like a lot of what you were saying was just justification for you not having to buy a nice gift for Valentine's Day. Yes, exactly. That answers my point.
My love is not expressed through dollar signs.
Okay. And then you also all talked about sports and how gay they are.
Gay is gay.
I mean, it's kind of funny when you do think about it, like the things that happen and just like the homoeroticness of it all in a way.
Yeah.
But I guess that's from like the perspective of someone like yourself who would be looking for that. I think people who aren't don't see it. So
I don't know. Maybe there's something in their subconscious that they're not dealing with, that they're gay.
No, but I will say when I lived in San Francisco, I went to a lot of baseball games. Like I'd go last minute, I'd get the tickets on StubHub and get amazing seats. And I do think a majority of the reason why I went was because they were all wearing these tight ass white pants. And it was like so fun. You like grab a beer, have a hot dog, and like
again,
look at some.
Look at what you're eating even when you go there.
Oh my God.
Eating hot dogs.
Take me out to the ball game.
You're eating hot dogs while watching. I mean, come on. It does, like, it gets gayer by the minute. Speaking of baseball.
And bats and balls.
See?
So phallic.
I've never been to a baseball game, but
you're going to go to one.
Oh, yeah. But I see this one on a baseball game?
Yeah, later this summer.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not really good with the sports.
Yeah.
So there's this baseball team I see on TikTok called like the Bananas or something. They're in Vegas and they I think they play for real, but they also do these like musical numbers in between.
Like maybe the Globetrotters type of thing.
I don't know. They'll
know who the Globetrotters are?
No.
Oh.
But they'll I don't know if it's intermission or between field goals or whatever the fuck they're doing. They will
do a dance
or sing a song and they're dancing through the audience. And I was like, okay, that would be entertaining.
We should go to the Globetrotters. We should see if they're still around. I don't know if they are, but there used to be like these maybe retired basketball players, but maybe not. And they were really acrobatic and like made the game really fun.
Yeah, it was like more of a show.
It was a show.
Yeah. All right.
We love a show.
Love a show. Sports are gay. And Valentine's Day is stupid.
Well, you know what? I think the stuff you were talking about, but the Galentines was really interesting too, because the point that Lisa made was around, I think she made it where it was like, if you're celebrating someone that needs you to celebrate with them, like that's where it's really meant for. Like, I love that. Like that has the right intention around it.
Right.
But when it's like, let's get together and like, you were describing it as, oh, we're single and we're strong and whatever. It kind of is a turnoff a little bit because it's like, it feels, at least in the way that you were positioning it, it felt like it would be less desirable for someone to like, that you're probably trying to attract to be like, oh, I want to be with them. If you're like out here feeling like you're alone on this made up holiday, and it just feels desperate.
Look, I've been single on Valentine's Day before. I was fine. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I think that it does affect a lot of people though. I know a lot of single people out there, and it's a sad day for them. They
Right.
feel hurt. They feel not included. They feel
Well, that all comes down to worthiness, I think, and like self.
but it's like this holiday like amplifies it
Yeah.
for no reason.
Well, it's like built in. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
That's like what the whole hallmarkness of it all is like playing to people's fear of not being good enough or showing your love well enough for another person to think that they're really loved, which is stupid,
It's
but that's how
stupid.
we are as humans.
Yeah.
We all want to feel safe, seen, heard, loved.
But even
all
on
the
social
things.
media on Valentine's Day, it's everyone posting and I obviously did it as like a joke to
I didn't.
promote this episode. But I was like, see, that's the thing. Like, and then you think of the single people who are sad and don't want to be single are scrolling through social media, and they're just seeing everyone, and it's just going to make them feel like shit. It's like this whole,
the whole thing with social media, that's just like a great single example of how fucked up social media is in general.
Right.
And
Which
the
is also
idea
what I
that-
was saying, that most of the people that post about their relationships like excessively are miserable.
Well, I don't know. I think that that's like a generalization.
No,
like,
I'm a scientist and I've done studies.
Oh, okay. You're a doctor too?
Yes.
I believe that people may feel obligated to show it on that day because of exactly what we were talking about and the hallmarkness of it all. But to me, showing a gesture of love at other times when it's not required of you should be celebrated even more. I don't think we do that. Maybe that's the big takeaway of Valentine's Day, is like, how can we not only do it better for other people, but maybe receive it better or celebrate it better? Because, little acts of love throughout the year can go easily unnoticed.
Look at that. All right.
And I'm a poet.
There you go. I'm a doctor and a scientist.
Philosopher.
And you're
Look, we just have all these degrees.
lots of talents. All right. Do you have anything else you want to add?
Not at all. I'm glad that I was back this week because I heard some people were upset I wasn't here last week. So I'm going to try to be here next week, but I don't know.
Try to be on it.
Hang on. You might get me.
All right, everyone. If you're feeling lonely out there, that's just a stupid emotion. So let it go. Valentine's Day's stupid. It's gone and over with. Have a great week. I will see you next Tuesday.